It's time for the much requested mini planner from Kellofaplan. Hey y'all, I'm Elisa, the Scrappy Wife behind ScrappyWife.com, and I'm so excited to share with you this brand new release from Kellofaplan. This is her mini release. She has never released in this size before. It has been so requested, and she listened and created a whole line of like build your own planner pieces if you want to build a mini size planner. So today we're going to go over the pieces that I received. I chose one of the layouts plus a few of the extension packs. She has several different layouts available, different covers available, so you're going to want to check them all out. Here are the details on this release. It releases November the 7th. Usually that is 10 a.m. Central Time. That's 11 a.m. on the East Coast. Like I said, it's kind of like a build your own situation. You choose your cover, you choose some of your inserts. There's of course sticker books because it's Kellofaplan, and there's beautiful sticker books to accompany everything. So all of that is going to be available on the 7th. I do have an affiliate link down below. It doesn't cost you any more to use that link, but it does help me out so much. So thanks in advance for going ahead, clicking that link, bookmarking that particular link, and that will help me out so much when you decide to shop. All right, let's dig in. Okay, so let's kind of talk about how we're going to do this. There's lots of different extension packs. First of all, there's a few different covers to choose from, and it's a cover and divider set. I chose Bows and Florals mini set, and it is so adorable. Look at that cover. Are you stinking kidding me? That is so sweet with the scallops. You guys know how I feel about scallops. Like, I'm here for it. That is the front cover. Oops, let me get this all in order together. Here's the back cover. Oh, guys, it's just beautiful. It's so cute and fun and happy. Why do people like the mini size planner? Well, a couple reasons. It's less overwhelming. It's not so big that it's hard to decorate. It's just easy to take on the go. This is a planner that you can toss into a purse, into a bag really easily. It kind of gets down to the nuts and bolts of planning. What do you need in your planner? So you have the cover, and then it comes with dividers. Let's see, I believe it's probably 12 dividers. That looks about right. Let's check out the dividers as we go through. They're front and back, reversible. Look at the bow. That is so cute. This one's just happy. This is just a happy one. I love that. The dividers are laminated on here. This is like a cardstock. Love these. And then of course she gives you all of these pieces so that you can add them in, all of these labels. You can put them on your tabs. That's very cute. Love. See, it's just happy fun. I think there's a seasonal one, and I forget what the other one is. Go check it out. I believe that there's 3 choices as far as the covers and such go. So that's like the basics. Then you have some extension packs. So let's start with the basic like weekly pages. I chose mini horizontal. Let's check out what it looks like. It's 12 months in a pack, 4.5 by 7 inches. You have the dot grid on the front. Then you go to the monthly setup. This is undated, so you can start it at any point, but you have 12 months of it. And then you go into the layouts. I chose horizontal because I like how simple it is. I do believe my handwriting will fit. Here's the thing, as someone that designs inserts as well, it can be hard to design in this size. It's not just about shrinking down every design and putting it in this size. You do have to do some adaptations, and I think Kellofaplan did a great job because these are still writable. These are still usable. These, I feel like I could quickly jot down dates, appointments, to-dos, things like that. So that's why I chose the horizontal. I just really liked the format of that. So you have that. It's going to be the same throughout, 5 weeks in each month. You can date it, like I said, and then dot grid at the back. dot grid at the front, and start again. It's cute. It's adorable. I love it. That's the horizontal layout. And like I said, 12 full months in that one. At the end of this video, we are going to put together a little planner because I think that would be too fun. Too fun. All right. Then she sent me these 5 different extension packs, and I like that she has some different variety because people want their minis for different things. So you might just want something to take notes in, something that's easy to throw in your bag to take notes, a little notebook. Maybe this is where your daily planning is going. You don't need a full, huge daily sheet that you feel the need to decorate or anything like that. You just want something simple and quick. There's lots of different reasons. So let's check it out. So we have the mini lined and dots sheets. This is just your basic filler paper. So you have lined, nice and easy, simple. I mean, it's not rocket science here, guys. It's just lined paper and then dot grid. I love the shading of her dot grid. It's very soft, very easy to take notes on. And again, I like the size. It's not so teeny tiny that's like hard to use, which I appreciate. So you have the mini lined and dot sheets. Then she sent me daily sheets. I think working in the daily sheets in a mini planner is so smart. As soon as I can figure out where to open this, I will get open. Just because you don't always need all of the room. So working in the mini is very nice. You have your must do today and a checklist right here. Now these lines are thinner. Let me show you. The spacing is not the same. So these are a little bit thinner. Can you see that? So for me, I would have to take up 2 lines with each of my writing because that's just what my handwriting is. So just keep that in mind. These are front and back. And then you have this open section so you can do whatever you want right here. Maybe you do want to have a little decorative moment, one sticker or something right there. So heads up on that. That's the daily sheets. Those are cute and adorable, and they correspond so well to what her other sheets look like. So if you're used to using those daily sheets, this will work really well. Then we have the fitness and workout plan. Let's see. This is the fitness insert. Let's see what this looks like. See, this is back to this sizing. Let me see. Yeah, those are going to be similar. So I feel like I could fit here. This is your workout plan, Monday, Tuesday through Sunday, and then total calories burned. I like that. And then you can do the date up here, weekly fitness plan. And then on the back, this is breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks. This is not for like the in-depth, but like what did you eat on those days? And then your hydration. That's really easy to check off. And it's a week per page. So this is not going to like take up a ton of room. I love that. That's the same throughout. You're going to have so many of those. This is 52. So it's enough for a whole year of just tracking your fitness. And like I said, if you're going to the gym, if you are out and about and you need to track breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, you can just jot it down really fast. This is not, I wouldn't consider this one that I'm like wanting to decorate and things all the time. This would be like functional and perfect. Budget. This is one people are loving because where do you spend money? Probably when you're out and about. So you can jot it down right there. You kind of have your budget in your purse, which is lovely. Here's the month. You can do income, variable expenses, bills, debt, summary. These are super tiny, so you have to write small. Just a heads up on that one. Monthly expense tracker. Then you get into savings challenge. Love that. And then your month. And then here's your week, weekly budget, my budget goals. What are you spending each day? You're kind of writing it out. I like this. So you can color code your budget categories and then like highlight in different colors when you're spending each day what it was to kind of track it through the week, which is great. Bills due this week and then reflection. This is very to the point. I think it is very handy. It might be hard to write in these little boxes, but I think it's one of those things you get used to. You find the pen that you love that works, and then you just go for it. So I think that would work really well. And then you start with another month. I believe this is probably, 12 months. So you have the whole year ready to go. That is absolutely perfection. And then the meal plan. This is helpful for when you're grocery shopping. Okay, mini meal plan sheets. So you have Monday through Sunday, breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks. Just a quick jot down of what you plan to have. And then here's your grocery shopping list for the week. Very straightforward, very simple. The lines are a little bit close here, but I think it's still going to work for you. And like I said, I like having these and then just keeping them and rotating them, like not necessarily dating it, but be like weekly meal plan number 1, weekly meal plan number 2, and then I don't have to rethink or reinvent the wheel all the time. So that's just me in my busy life. It depends on how much you love to cook and meal plan. So those are the meal plan mini sheets. You can see that you have all the bits and pieces to put them together to create a full planner, but in the mini size, which is fantastic. Okay, it wouldn't be Kellofaplan if she didn't take the time to painstakingly create stickers that work perfectly with her planners. That's like the mark of Kellofaplan. Her stickers correspond perfectly with her planners. She does such a great job. These are the mini basics. So mini monthly boxes. She even has it labeled up here. So you have them in all the colors. If you're getting a mini planner, I feel like this is kind of a must. I'm just going to go ahead and throw that out there. It's in the rainbow. You have all the different colors. I love that. I like to color code events, especially if this is going to be more of a functional planner for me. So like my daughter's hers would probably be orange because that's her favorite color. One of the boys is green. One of the boys is blue. We kind of use that as a family. So I could color code the events on the calendar with their colors, which would be great. Mini monthly boxes, or you could do a different color each month. That would be fun. Rainbow year, I'm here for it. You have all of these different colors. Or by all means, decorate your mini planner. It doesn't have to be just functional. I know some people that do a beautiful job on their mini layouts. All right, mini vertical boxes. These are intended to work in the vertical style planner that she has. You can also use it though. I'm going to just pull out one of these layouts so we can see it. I mean, there's nothing saying that you cannot take one of these and like put it on its side right here. Like that will work just fine. So just like always, just because it says it's for mini vertical doesn't mean you can't use it in any of the other layout styles. P.S. This would be good for like documenting simple gratitude prayers. Like you could turn this into a faith thing as well, which I absolutely love. So you have those in all of the colors. This is a great book. My goodness. This is a great book, even if you're not a mini planner user. You might not like, this is a good size box. I kind of dig the sizing of that one. Okay, this one is mini horizontal boxes. So these correspond perfectly over here. So that means this one right here, let me take it off and show you, it's gonna fit perfectly if you wanna like cover up that whole section, which is awesome. Then you have, let me shift some of these around. These will fit perfectly in this section right here. That's awesome. You have the checklist. Take off one of those. So if you put it right here, it creates a checklist with all those boxes, which is just, like I said, such a cute idea. I love this. This one is going to cover up that right there or give you a header up here. All of these formatted for the horizontal style planners. So you have those in all of the colors. Then let's see what we have next. Beautiful colors too, I'm just saying. All right, this one is mini dashboard. So for the dashboard style, if it were me, the dashboard was my next choice. Like I love the horizontal, but mini dashboards I think are amazing. So these are all formatted for the dashboard style planner. Love those. Those are some teeny tiny dots. Woo! You're gonna need tweezers, guys, to use some of those, but I love them. Love them, love them, love them. I think a mini dashboard is lovely. I'm a big fan. Look at those. That's cute. In all the colors. Okay, and then we have mini daily. So these work with our daily sheets, which we have right here. So you have these time strips right here. If you like to go ahead and put the time so you can block out your day. These boxes are going to fit right here. You have little checklists that cover up these little checklists if you want to color code them. These will put right here. It just works really, really well. There's just lots of different options for what you can do. And that all corresponds with the daily sheet, which is fantastic. I think the stickers kind of extend the use of the sheets because it really allows you to easily format it how you want. If you are an hourly kind of gal, then this makes it easy to put the hours in there. So I just think it's very simple, very straightforward, and just fun to use. It makes it more fun to use all of the different layouts. Loving, 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 loving. Okay, so I feel like Mini Basics is like a must-have. Oh, I love this. Look at, she adds little notes on the back. Is that a new thing? I think it is. I'm here for that. How cute is that? If you're getting any of the mini planners, I feel like you need the Mini Basics sticker book. Just calling it. Throwing that out there. Just my opinion, but you do you. I always say you can use any sticker in any size. There's no rules, but it is nice when it corresponds. Then we have mini icons and florals. So some beautiful stickers, slightly smaller scale, so they work really well in your mini planner. I love those florals. These are some of my favorites. Some all-time favorites from Kellofaplan. Look at the bows. Stop it. Oh, I love, 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 love. Okay, so we got some seasonal, and that makes me so happy. It's like a taste of each, which is wonderful for like decorating that particular monthly. And it's just a few. It's nothing over the top. So you have like New Year's, you're getting into February with the hearts. You have St. Patrick's Day, Easter, summer, and the beach. Loving 2 pages of that. More summer, back to school. You're getting into October with all the pumpkins and football, and then December with some of the snowmen. So it's just like a spattering, if you will, a little sprinkle of festivity, which is perfect for that mini size. 2 pages of that too, which is great. Some icons that you will find really helpful for budgeting purposes. Got your little piggy bank, your home, your car, all the things you're budgeting for. Very helpful. This is fitness related. Again, scaled down to work with that size really well. It's kind of like an all-in-one. That's pretty handy. This one, oh, it's reading. Oh, look at this. Guys, I feel like this is like the greatest hits of Kellofaplan, but in mini size, because I loved her reading release, and this is absolutely beautiful. Yes, I also think this is why I'm not sure how I'm going to use the horizontal yet, but I feel like you could use this as a reading log really easily. Just toss it by your bedside and you're just, doing a quick thing of what you read that day. That would be fun. Oh, those are pretty. It's kind of a watercolor feel. Love that. So pretty. Oh, the spring. These are great. This is cut beautifully too, by the way. I like that you can see the cut lines. I think that is awesome. Oh, look at this one. Oh, I dig these. These are adorable. All the little doodle images. That's very cute. These are kind of some summery ones. This is another great book, you guys. Oh, more icons. Oh, look at the donuts. These are teeny tiny. That's perfect. Oh, look at the ring pop. All the florals for the spring, summer. These are nice. Little hocus pocus situation, some poinsettias. And then some quotes that are scaled down. We have some budget quotes, some like mental health things, reading quotes. These are ones we've seen before in her other collections, but again, they're size down. That's so good, guys. If you love minis, I feel like these sticker books are kind of a must. I think this is going to be a super popular release. Like I said, people have been asking Heather from Kellofaplan to release these forever. And she was able to put them together and it's going to be popular. And I think, this is pretty exciting. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to put together a little mini planner. I don't know what I'm going to use mine for yet. There's some different possibilities, but let's do that next. Okay, so we're going to start. Now, Heather does have some discs that will be available on her website. Just a heads up, I am not using those. I'm going to use some discs that I have on hand. So I'm just going to use old Happy Planner discs or I wonder if these might be Kellofaplan. I'm not sure. Those are like a little bit smaller than a classic, which I find intriguing. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 discs are what we need. 4, 5, 6, 7. I think this color is beautiful. So I think I'm going to start with those. Now, you can use mini discs. You can use a big disc. It can be as chunky as you want it to be. There's no rules. You make it work for you. Even if you have big discs on here, it's still going to be small. Like it's going to be chunky, but small. So I always start by putting the discs and the cover together before I do anything else. That's what goes first. So I love that, guys, it's so pretty. Okay, I'm thinking I'm going to start with 6 months. Like 6 months in here of whatever I plan to do seems like the right choice. So let's grab a month at a time. I know that's going to be a little tricky. Here we go. Okay, here's 1 month. I'm gonna pop those in. You could definitely do all 12 months. They will fit on the rings, but I'm wanting to put some different sections in because I find them intriguing. That's 1 month. Let's do another month right here. Oh, it's gonna be so cute. Month 2. Like I said, they're undated, so you can start whenever. If you want to kick this off in December to like give yourself a kickstart for all things December and the new year, that's awesome. Or if you want to take the time throughout the month of December and November to set this up and get it ready for 2026, that will work as well. Okay, this will be 4 months. That works. Now I'm a little bit thinking I want to do all the months in here. I don't know. This will be 5. Let's see what it looks like with 6 months in there and how thick it is. And then this will be 6. And then figure out what else. Here's what I'm thinking. Oh, there's so many ways you could see. That's cute. Like that's a very slim look, which I dig. I like that very much. 6 months, and then you can cycle in new months as needed, which works really, really well. Then I think most likely this would be an on-the-go planner for me, something I just toss into my bag. So I think the mini lined and dot sheets for taking notes at places, that would be fantastic. But I also think this would make a wonderful kind of reading planner, almost just like recording what I'm reading, because that's a new goal for me. So I think that might be a reason to have all 12 months in there. I'm kind of going back and forth. I think and the other thing is I kind of like the daily sheets. I don't know. What would you use yours for? Would you pack it full of all the things, or would you like have a simple purpose for a mini? I think there's so many ways to do it. I think I'm going to put all 12 months, and we're going to see how thick it looks with all 12 months and then kind of reassess. I love the idea of a mini. I've actually tried to use a mini before and was not totally successful staying up with it. But perhaps if this is what I used for my reading, then that would be a little different. That might be a fun way to use this particular planner. Let's just see how thick it gets with all 12 in here. And see if it's too much to continue adding. I might just stick with all 12 and then kind of start simple, which is what I almost always say that when people are starting to get into planning or they want to start a new planner, start simple and add in as you want. You know, don't overwhelm yourself with 14,000 things to keep up with from the start. Do something simple and then add on if you like, one thing at a time, and see how it works for you. Let me get this one. Oh, I did them out of order. That's not going to work in my type A brain. That one's next. And then comes this one. And then, let's see. Okay. Yo, this is such a pretty planner. Slightly obsessed with, I'm so glad I picked this one. I'm so glad I picked this cover. I bet this cover goes first. That's just a guess. It's just such a happy one. That's adorable, and I love it. So this size disc, this is not the mini disc or the classic size disc. This is like in between. And like I said, I had these in my stash from somewhere. It could be Kellofaplan, perhaps. So if I were setting up a mini planner, I'd use the classic size discs. I feel like those will work best. I think if you're using mini discs, it's probably not going to have all 12 months in it. It's probably not going to have multiple sections. It's just kind of more of a notebook. So just keep that in mind as you're choosing discs and figuring out what is going to work well for you. Okay, I can't wait to hear your thoughts. I know you all are probably super excited, just like I was, when I heard that Kellofaplan was releasing a whole release in this size. Again, the release is on November the 7th. You're going to want to shop. I think some of these are going to sell out. I would imagine some of the cover and divider sets will sell out pretty quickly, and perhaps some of the sticker books, because like I said, I would get the mini basics whether I was using a mini or not. And if I was using a mini at all, I think both sticker books are going to come in so handy. So heads up on that. You're going to want to set your alarm to shop. Don't forget to use that affiliate link down in the description box of this video. And thank you in advance for shopping that link. Let me know all your thoughts down below, and if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Consider hitting that subscribe button. It helps me out so much when you all subscribe to the channel and helps others find my channel as well. And a huge shout out to all of my Patreon members. Thank you all so much for your continued support. All right, I hope that all of you have a fabulous day, and as always, keep it creative.